perhaps the biggest story this past week in NBA had to do with the demise of the defending Western Conference champions, Los Angeles Lakers. Now, when you consider that L.A. led the league in the record this year with a 63-19 record, minus the services of the retired Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the question naturally to be asked is, what happened to the Lakers? Our Jim Gray went in search of an answer.
I knew that things would be tough, but not like this. You could never see things like this coming. Not out of your wildest dreams. Never. Because I'm so used to excellence from this team and excelling, and it just never happened.
The last time this happened to the Lakers was 4 years ago, when a last-second prayer by Ralph Sampson was answered, sending Houston rocketing into the finals, while leaving the Lakers knocked out cold in the third round. Throughout the 80s, it was the Lakers who were the envy of all sports. They made the Forum home to the world title, capturing 5 championships in the decade. And they won like a family almost, whose spirit seemed like it would go on forever. But could it? This year, the Phoenix Suns looked a lot like the Lakers. And the Lakers sometimes looked a little lost. Also lost was some of the unity. Instead of a family, the Lakers began to grow apart. Pat Riley, after being named Coach of the Year, ironically, was where some players were privately pointing the finger. While Magic lived up to expectations, others didn't. Unable to reach into their past for present glory, performance and communication broke down. Full of respect for Riley, fact is many players think his message is no longer getting through.
When you be with a coach for a long time, some guys try to block him out.
Yeah, I think some guys, probably ignore it, but they still know that, that's just the way it is.
That's all NBA players do, is complain about coaches. And the first sign of trouble, everyone wants to bomb the ship, and they start with the captain.
I would like to think that wouldn't be the case here. Mm-hmm. But it's fashionable talk, because that's what I read all the time,
But we can't lay the blame on him, because he's not out there shooting.
This is the Forum. You may not recognize it. The Lakers don't. But in fact, the Lakers are having a hard time recognizing themselves these days. The sounds of silence this time of year are rather eerie here. Showtime is gone. The magic is over. The real worry is, will it ever return? And will Pat Riley return? He won't be asked to leave, and he says he's 99% certain he will be back. Full of professional pride, not winning the title 2 straight years has taken its toll. And that's what's leaving the 1% chance open.
Coaching takes a tremendous amount of emotion to keep up that high every game, every year. I'm not sure it's really good for a human being to be a coach for 8 or 10 years.
Am I going to be back? Am I going to be back? What is that movie, Poltergeist? When that little girl sits in front of that screen and it's all fuzzy, and she says, "They're back." I think we're going to be back.
With you?
With me? No, we're going to think about that.
I talked with the Lakers spokesman earlier this morning, and he said this past Thursday was the first time that Pat Riley was not definitive about coming back with the Lakers. The playoffs